Hey, sweet women. So, today in Interrogating the Culture of Silence, we're going to talk about pressure. I think both genders feel the pressure, pressure to get married, pressure to have a job, pressure to start up something, start up a family, take care of your family. So, life is in stages. Now, the society has expectations on everybody. And when they believe the time is there, they're going to pressure you to do that. So we keep having the cycle and cycle and cycle. But I know God, and I know that God is not a boring God. Even though there is repetition, He still has a way of putting excitement into it. That means everybody's journey is not the same. I'm going to talk about the pressure on women and how the culture of silence, remember, the culture of silence is every impediment that prevents women from living an authentic life or having to exercise their right of choice because of the societal condemnation attached to those behavior. So if you pressure a woman to get married at a certain age, give birth at a certain age, stay in that marriage, even when it's detrimental to her health, how else are we going to place her happiness at the forefront? I've never seen in any case where a woman walks out of a marriage and says she's not happy, and people are like, oh, that works. In the whole agenda, the happiness of a woman does not come to play. I don't think the society recognizes that a woman's happiness is important too. But it is very important because to what end do we now live a life of that is not happy or a life of hopelessness? To what end do you live an unhappy life? So we must interrogate those issues and we must make it a norm that we ask our siblings on their wedding day before the wedding, are you happy making this choice? We have to interrogate because if you don't let people express themselves and say this choice doesn't make me happy or it makes me happy, they will not be authentic. And in absence of authenticity, life loses its value. Your ability to be who you are and be comfortable in it allows you to accept others and begin to love yourself so that you can love others the way you love yourself. Pressure is dangerous. Nobody has the system or knows how things should go. So don't force people to follow through a path that you have created for yourself or the society has created. That's why I always have issues with traditions and conventions. We don't owe ourselves those traditions. You want to protect traditions to the detriment of another's happiness or life. So a woman's happiness matters. If she says she's not happy making this choice, can we all sit down and ask relevant questions so that we can make better decisions? There is no timeline for anything. Everybody has their timeline, and in that timeline, they're going to walk according to their season. Don't pressure them in that season. That is the point I'm trying to make. Don't pressure people to get married. Your mates are getting married, your mates are having children, your mates are finding a job. You're going to nudge them to be better than they were yesterday. The competition is against yourself, that you are better than you were yesterday. But against others, you're not on the same lane with them. You have different mandates, different anointing, different destinies to pursue. And we can all agree that this pressure across all touch points is affecting everybody, not just women. So we must look at the culture of silence and we must look at that culture of pressure from families, from loved one. Take your time, own your story, own your journey, and begin. Just make sure that you are not stagnant. That is the most important thing. Stagnation is vile, and you avoid stagnation by pursuing excellence. If you're a fashion designer, pursue excellence. Be best in what you do. A plumber, a shoemaker, an artist, a communicator, whatever you do, be best at it. Pursue excellence. That's how you overhaul stagnation. I hope we're going to all put our minds together. The most important is that we heal women. That is the essence of this series. That we heal women, that will heal the world, that will heal their children, their families, their men. It is not a gender war. Don't make it about yourself. If the word feminism triggers you, you have to sit down and interrogate yourself. It's about healing women so they can heal the society. Join the campaign, put your mouth in it, lend your voice. We are going to interrogate the culture of silence. It's a pleasure speaking with you, and I remain the radical.